Hello. Just wanted to make a quick little video. This is my Acura RDX. The coil went out on the air conditioning compressor. So I'm replacing that coil in the clutch assembly. Let's see here. This is the old coil here. Let me show you what's wrong with it. This coil should have continuity all the way through it. So you put your meter on the continuity setting. When you touch the two together, it beeps. You'll see here that this coil is burnt up inside. There should be continuity through this coil all the way through. So I've already got the new coil installed. Otherwise I would show you that the new coil has continuity through it. So this coil sits behind this pulley like this, and when the control is switched on, it magnetizes this electromagnet. And this is a clutch for the air conditioning compressor. When this electromagnet is magnetized, it draws this clutch in against this surface here. Pulls these two together, then it locks it up. Then the whole thing will turn. So I had a couple problems going on here. My pulley, you see the bearings? Missing a few bearings. Pretty much don't want to turn. It's almost frozen up. It was turning when it was still in the car, but it was making some crazy sounds, if you can imagine. So I was fine with the air conditioning not working because it's winter. I was going to fix it in the spring. But once that pulley started grinding, I had to pull it apart. So here's a new pulley. I got a brand new pulley from Acura Parts Warehouse or something. You see the new one. It's got new bearings, so it spins nicely. And I got a new clutch for it. It's got a brand new clutch surface. So, and I already got the new coil, clutch coil installed. This is a real pain in the ass job, to be honest. So, let me see, too much light I got going on here. Yeah, best I can get, I guess. You can see that C-clip in there that holds that coil on. That is a real pain to get off and a real pain to put back on. So, use some snap ring pliers. They weren't opening the C-clip. Here's another C-clip. They weren't opening the C-clip wide enough, so I bent the tangs out a little bit to let it open wide enough to get that. Oh, this sucks with no light. Let's see here. There you go. To get that C-clip off out of its detent there. The way I got to this compressor, I had to remove the liner here, and the liner going across the bumper there, so you had to bring it down. And I zip tied it over here in the corner just to hold it, stay out of my way, more or less. And the compressor, I had to remove the compressor from the engine to get it to this angle. Otherwise it would have been, you know, tucked up in there. There's only 4 bolts to remove this compressor, so it wasn't too difficult at all. Now that compressor doesn't want to sit there like that. I fought with it for a long time. My wife helped me hold it while I took the C-clip off from the old coil. She helped me hold it in place. But I figured out a little trick because she's not here today. So I actually zip tied the compressor from the hose. Just zip tied it over here to this little bracket. So now that compressor's in a pretty good position to work on it. by myself. So the next thing I got to do is get this new pulley on there, and then install the C-clip for that. That's the one. This car had one shim. Only had one shim in it. So I'm just going to go back with that. I actually got to measure it. There's a gap here, I guess, that needs to be measured of how close this clutch sits to that pulley. If it's not the right measurement, you got to add more of these shims in there to get that measurement just right. So I haven't got to that point yet. So, alright. Oh, by the way, to get that pulley off of there, I had to rent a puller tool. I own it now because I didn't take it back in time, so it's mine. But that was one of the most difficult parts, was getting this puller tool into this small space over the pulley, to pull off this, to pull this old pulley off of the compressor. See this center tang here? See, it's kind of pointy. It fit right inside there in the center, and then the puller went around the pulley like that. So, and you just crank it down, slowly pull off the pulley. So we'll see how fun that is to get back on. All right, I'm gonna do some work and then I'll get back with you.